Hello and welcome back to the Unboxers, and today we have for you another figure from
Dungeons and Dragons.
Da-dun. So this one is
STRONGHEART, the ultimate action figure.
and it says good action figures.
Yes, he is a good action figure. He is a hero.
Oh, there you go. And these are made by Neca.
Yes.
So let's go ahead and take a look. So you see his blue cape. It almost looks black and white on the front.
Yeah.
Except for his blue cape, but not exactly.
So there's his
There he is on the
face.
Ooh, and there he is. There's some sculpts. There's also Zarek. Haven't
Zarek,
we?
yes, we've already done
I was going to say, I feel like we've done him. So it gives you a little bio about STRONGHEART on the back.
STRONGHEART is a fearless seeker of justice, risking his life to ensure that good triumphs over evil. He is thoughtful, kind, and seldom rash, yet never hesitant to punish those who spit in the face of law and order.
Oh, wow. He's a true good guy, huh?
Yeah.
He's like the brave heart.
Yeah.
So, anyway, very cool. I liked... Ooh, looks like he's going to... So, is that going to be an extra head sculpt? We'll have to open up the front and find out. Or a mask that comes down.
Yeah, the helmet is articulated.
Ooh, oh, wow. He's fancy. He might be my favorite yet. Very cool artwork on the left, and then you can see that he has a shield. Looks like some... Oh, that's his sword. And then several hand sculpts, I think those are.
Yeah, several hand sculpts. He has like a dagger and a hammer, and then the sword and sheath.
Wow, he looks really awesome.
Of course, the shield.
All right, let's go ahead and get him out of the box and give you a much closer look. We'll be right back. All right, so there's
STRONGHEART.
Wow, he looks really neat. Definitely looks like a knight just like stepped out of the story. This could be one of my favorites for real. Like not just like Dungeons and Dragons figures, but maybe even action figures, because I don't think we've had one that so much looked like a medieval knight.
He is a really cool looking one.
Yeah.
Got a lot of detail too.
All right, so let's go ahead and show off his hand sculpts.
Okay, so he had 2 fists on.
Okay.
So I removed those so that he could hold his shield and hammer. So you have the two closed fists. You have an open, relaxed hand. The other one's on him holding the shield.
Okay.
And then you have 3 like gripping hands.
Yeah.
So I think these might have like a, if you kind of look, like the one on the left looks like it has like a tighter, or it has like a looser grip.
Okay.
The other one, the one on the right, has like a...
The thumb is a little bit more...
Yeah, it's a more tighter grip. So I don't know if these are for the hammer, or these are, and this is for the sword, or the other way around, or... But they give you... They do give you... Plus he has the little dagger too, so... Yeah, they give you some options as far as what to hold, how you can hold on to this stuff.
All right, and here he is.
Ta-da!
Take a look at that helmet.
So the helmet itself looks really cool. Lots
Very
of
neat. Look at the wings on the side.
Lots of details and the big plume, at the top. And then, ta-da! There he is.
There he is, hiding in there. Yeah, yes, he looks a little comic. Like, you know, it looks like a kind of a friendly knight, not so menacing, right?
Yeah, he does.
So I like the mustache, gives him that nice character. His eyes are nice, wide open, like in greeting. Very cool. Looks like his cape is actually real cloth.
Yeah, it's actually cloth, and I think if we zoom out, like if you kind of mess with it.
Oh, it's got the
it has
like a
light wire. So I mean, it won't like, you know, hold its shape, you know, if you put in any kind of crazy stuff, but it does, you can shape it somewhat. That's cool. To make it, plus it holds it, you know, helps it keep its normal shape too. So that's a really cool feature that they put that in there.
That is nice detail. And then the chain that goes around it is, yeah, I can't tell.
Yeah, that's molded on.
It's kind of molded to it. But you can still see his, is it, you call it chainmail between his, yeah.
Yeah, I love that, like, the neck is actually chainmail, so that's a nice feature as well.
Neat.
Gives it, you know, more realistic detail.
Even down onto his arms, and he's got, you know, the big armor plate right here, but then he also has armor on the arms that looks like it moves a little bit for, so that he can have greater range of motion for his arms. Got a really cool lion there. And I really like this color blue.
Yeah.
And it kind of fades down into kind of a black metal, a little bit from the super bright silver down to the mid. There's a black that blends in with the belt. Right. And then he's got the blue that kind of fades back more into the silver so that you can go back into the chainmail for his legs. His knees have some protection that almost mimic his helmet. Yeah, I love all the details. And the boots have like the cuff that has the black edging around it, and they are like black washed to give it that really cool look. He even has buckles that are like built in, like on his arm. Oh yeah. Yeah, and then on his a little bit on his skirt. Whatever you call that. Oh, yeah, I don't know what they call that. But yeah. His kilt or whatever. Anyway, let's look around the back, because I'm seeing even more around the back. So there's some chains and stuff on the back that are holding his armor on. Yeah, that's like really a cool detail. Yeah. So that's molded on. And then you can see it's like cool that arm. Like it'll even allow, it'll move to allow, you know, the articulation. Yeah, it does. I was thinking So anyway, let's take a look at the shield. And the shield looks really cool. It's more of a matte, deeper blue on the outside of the shield, with the silver and the little grommets. Very cool. Let's see the underside. Yeah, on the inside, it's more like a wood tone. That's cool, with like leather straps. The straps actually kind of feel like leather, but I'm sure they're not. But they actually kind of feel and act like leather, so that's awesome. Let's take a look at his sword. So yeah, that actually will, well, it might be harder to take off now, but it'll actually come out of this little holder. Oh wow. Yeah. But the cool thing is like he's got like these little straps on the sword that actually hold in the dagger. Oh, that's neat. So they kind of go together, but then if you take that out, it makes it a little easier to... Okay. Yeah, there we go. So there's the sword with the details on both sides, and then... Ta-da! Very cool. Yeah, I see like it's like hammered, but I don't see any detail, like scrolled detail on it or anything. Yeah, no. But... very, very, it looks so real, like a miniature. Yeah, it does. Real one. All right, and let's take a look at that hammer real quick before we check out his articulation. So it's a golden type hammer, kind of a muted or brushed gold with a little bit of a brown, and then he's got another like leather type strap. Yeah, at the end, so you could actually strap it to his... that's really neat. Like around his wrist. Yeah, that's cool. All right, I'm going to go ahead and let you show off his articulation, and then... we'll get an even better look. So again, we have the point of articulation in the face mask, plus the articulation in the neck. So he can look from side to side. He can look down or look up. He has the articulation at the shoulder, and as we saw before, like this is actually connected up in here somewhere, so it doesn't hinder his range of motion. So it'll pretty much, his arms will pretty much go up almost past T, and then they will also rotate as well as extending. He has the bicep swivel. He has a single elbow joint, but it will rotate as well as extending. And then he has the dual wrist, so it will rotate and also bend to give you that added flexibility in posing him. He has 2 points in the torso, one at the waist underneath the belt, and then of course the mid-torso, so you can get more twisting. He has articulation at the hips,
and it will go like forward and backward as well as side to side. He has the double knees, so you can get a good bend at the knee. And then the ankles, and the ankles will pivot and roll to help him stay flat-footed. So definitely one of my favorites in this line so far, and awesome to add STRONGHEART to our NECA Dungeons & Dragons collection.
Alright, so there's one last look at
STRONGHEART.
He looks so awesome.
He does look really cool.
So thank you so much for watching. As always, come back and see us, like, subscribe, and we will see you next time.